everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well, and in today's video we have a message for you guys from your past mistakes. So what exactly your past mistakes wants to tell you, we have 4 piles for you guys to choose from. So this is pile 1, this is pile 2, this is pile 3, and this is pile 4. So you guys can now take a moment and see which pile or piles you're most drawn to. And after selecting your pile, you guys can use the timestamps provided in the description box below to jump ahead to your reading and see what message your past mistakes have for you. So let's get straight into it. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what message your past mistakes have for you. Oops. So we have the Lovers for you guys. Queen of Wands. 10 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the Fool. Okay, pile 1. So the main message that I'm getting for you guys from your past mistakes is that probably whatever mistakes you intentionally or unintentionally made in the past wasn't because of you. You didn't take that action, or you didn't, say those things. Obviously, mistakes happen in all sorts of manner. So I just feel like you didn't. It was not because of you per se. It was mainly because what you did, whatever you said, was mainly because of your family. Because we have the 10 of Pentacles right here, so that really talks about a family in a way that, whatever you did, because you love your family so much, you want to protect them, you care about them to such an extent that you will literally go to any extent to, keep them safe, to make them happy. And I really feel like whatever happened in the past was because of your family. It wasn't because I feel like somewhere you also know that you wouldn't have done those things, or you wouldn't have said those things if it wasn't for your family. You did it because it was the right thing to do for your family at that point. Yes, it did not turn out the way you expected it to, because, that's why, they fall in the category of mistakes, because things don't turn out the way we want. But so I'm just saying that, don't blame yourself for it. You, at that point in life, you were like, I love them so much. We have the Lovers here. So your love for your family, because I'm coming back to the 10 of Pentacles again. So your love for your family, your love for probably even your partner. It doesn't have to be just your parents at this point or your siblings at this point. It could be your partner, your children, whatever it is. It happened because of that, and you shouldn't really be feeling guilty about it. You really shouldn't be beating yourself up about it, thinking that, oh, you're not good enough, or that you made the worst mistakes. We all make mistakes. That's what life is all about, making and learning from mistakes. So don't blame yourself for that. Pile 1, you did the best you could for your family. You did the best you could for your loved ones, and really, no one can fault you for that. Not even you yourself shouldn't be, kind of blaming yourselves for it, because we do all sorts of crazy things when it comes to love, be it for your family, be it for your partner. Yeah, love makes us do that. And I really feel like your love for anyone, whoever it is, it made you take those decisions. It made you take those steps that just did not end up the way you wanted it to. All right, so then we have the Queen of Wands and the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is really telling me that you thought that, you taking those steps were like, I just feel like with the Page of Cups right here and the Queen of Wands, this is your past mistakes are kind of talking about your courage here. They're kind of commending you on your courage and your bravery, because Page of Cups is like, you are out there, you're kind of, you have the courage, you suddenly get that courage to really go out there and tell that person, confess your feelings to the person that you like. And So that really talks about, the having the guts to do something, having the bravery to face difficulties in the eye and all of that. So I really feel like your past mistakes are kind of telling you that you're incredibly brave and you're incredibly courageous for taking the steps that you did, for doing what you did, be it for yourself or be it for your family. That is all, relative to your situation, your individual situation. But at the end of the day, it was you and you alone who did that. It wasn't somebody else, nobody else took the initiative to do things. It was you and you alone. You made it happen. You made it possible. Yes, it did not end up the way you expected, yes. But at the end of the day, you were there for your loved ones and your family when no one else was. So you guys should be proud of yourself. You had the guts to do what nobody else could. So do not call yourself stupid. Do not think that you are an idiot or you cannot do anything right, that all you do is just make mistakes. This Queen of Wands is telling you, you do not just go around making mistakes. You are courageous. And yes, sometimes they say that there's a fine line between bravery and stupidity. But at the same time, you will not be stupid if you are not brave, right? That's what I think, because it takes courage to do something. Yes, it might turn out wrong, it might turn out right. That is up to destiny, right? But you taking that first step, taking that action, because we have the Queen of Wands, the queen of action, the queen who goes after what she believes in, who doesn't just sit back on her throne and be like, that's it, I'm just gonna sit here and throw out orders and I expect them to be obeyed. She's not like that. She would get up and do the thing. This is your energy, a pile one. You guys are like that. You guys will be like, okay, this is what my family needs. This is what my loved one needs. I am going to make it happen. And that is so incredible of you guys, a pile one, because it takes strength to do what you've done in the past. It takes guts to do what you've done. It might not take that much brain, because obviously if you start doing the pros and cons of every situation, you will not get anywhere. So that is why the Page of Cups is right there. The Page of Cups is like, go out there and just do it. Don't think, follow your heart. So you followed your heart, and things did not turn out the way you expected them to. But do not kind of think that you are a foolish person. Do not kind of blame your heart for being stupid enough to want something, or to tell you that, okay, this is what you're supposed to do. Do not, feel bad for listening to your heart. That's what your past mistakes are trying to tell you, that probably things did not turn out the way you wanted them to, because you were supposed to learn from them. It was like a learning phase, because the cosmos wanted you to grow. They wanted you to be strong, because what's ahead, because we have the Fool right here, what's ahead will require you guys to be more sensible. It will require you guys to be more experienced, and these are your experiences, pile one. So take that as it is. Do not take that, oh, this is just my baggage that I have to carry around with me. People are going to talk. That's what people do. That is all that they do, actually. People only talk because that's so much easier than doing what you have done. It's so much easier to just come and tell you, oh, you should have done this. Oh, you should have done that. But where were they when you were actually doing this, Where were they when you were going through the situation, when you had no one to rely on? Where were they? Now they come and tell you all sorts of things that, oh, you should have done this. Oh, you should have done things this way. But where were they when you actually needed that guidance, right? So do not listen to people. Take this as a lesson that, yes, probably the universe wanted you to learn something or the other from these, failed attempts at success. But guys, what I really feel like, despite what you have been through, pile one, you haven't lost that courage. And probably that courage is your essence, and your essence doesn't die unless you do. So I really feel like no matter how many mistakes you make, you guys will always be brave enough to, face the future. You will always be brave enough to do that. You will not be like, oh, I made one mistake, I will never, show my face to the world again. So no, you guys are not like that. You guys are like, it's okay. I mean, yes, there's that pain that comes with all this, and once you have healed, you guys are ready to embark on the next adventure. And that is, wow. This full energy that you guys are like trusting the universe despite whatever the universe has done, that takes strength. Like, I'm just gonna keep telling you guys that you're strong and so incredibly brave and courageous for doing what you've done, pile one. And do not, I'm telling you right now, you are not a bad person for doing what you did. You're not a bad, your mistakes do not define you. They do not kind of tell you that, oh, you're good for nothing. That's not how it is. You guys are incredibly courageous with the Fool card right here. So let's see what else we have for you, what else your past mistakes wants to tell you. We have the 9 of Cups, 4 of Wands, Justice, King of Cups, and the Chariot. Okay, so I really feel like a new phase is coming up for you guys. Like, that's what your past mistakes are kind of trying to tell you. Like, I feel like you do a lot for love. I feel like the people around you, like your family, your loved ones, they are your biggest strength. I really feel like that because we have the 9 of Cups. So you right underneath the Lover's card. So whoever you love, I feel like love is your strength. Some people kind of label love as a weakness, but I feel like in your case, pile one, you kind of think that love is a strength, and that really gives you the courage to do what you have done. Without, if it wasn't for love, you wouldn't be doing anything, then you wouldn't be in the situation where you are beating yourself up for not being smart enough, for not being more resourceful, or not being ready on time to really anticipate the rise and fall of the events. But you did that. Love is your strength, and you took that strength and you made things happen. You literally made things happen. But the thing is that your past mistakes wants to tell you that justice is going to come for you, just because you're kind of going through a phase right now where you guys are beating yourself up for your mistakes, and you're kind of carrying that whole burden of your mistakes on your shoulders, and you've been doing that for a really long time. But know that justice is coming, and you guys can see the keys here. The keys are all about unlocking. The keys are used to lock and unlock things. So, but with these keys, what I'm getting is that you guys will be free of this feeling of not being good enough, of all these negative feelings that are kind of plaguing you at this point because of your past experiences. When justice comes, it's going to unlock all of that, and they'll be free. They'll be allowed, they'll go away. Look at this Chariot, he's going away. He has his face turned away from all of this, and he's just walking away, like slowly. I mean, yeah, with a big wheel and a small wheel, but he's moving away. So I really feel like you will soon be out of this phase, this whole mindset where you are kind of blaming yourself for everything, and you guys are kind of actually wondering whether it was really worth doing what you did. Because obviously now you are the one who has to deal with the aftermath. Nobody else, despite you doing everything for your family, your loved ones, it's you who has to kind of deal with the brunt of the whole thing. You have to take the majority of the blame for whatever happened. However, like I'm saying, it's gonna go away, and you guys will understand soon enough that whatever you did was right. Right now, you guys might be regretting certain things, but there will come a point, because we have the King of Cups right here, there will come a point where you guys will no longer be regretting anything. You guys will be like, yeah, I did it. Yes, I made mistakes, but I learned from them, and they allowed me to grow. They showed me things. They made me experience events that I otherwise would never have gotten to experience, and that would have kind of hindered my learning, my progress, my growth. And that's the thing, pile one, you will soon be in this King of Cups situation where you guys are feeling so secure in yourself and so secure in everything that you guys are going to be doing moving on. And obviously when this phase comes, when justice comes, right now I feel like you guys are kind of tied down at this point, that I love my family, I love my whoever it is that you have done all this for, you love your people. And yeah, I just feel like they really are your strength. Like, look how tightly they're connected at this point. So yeah, your connection with your family, you guys cannot really think of that as a curse. Don't think of that as a curse. It is a blessing, because it is your confidence, it is your strength. And at the end of the day, you are the one who has love, who is able to love and give love and even receive love. But yeah, things happen, and that is okay. But once you reach this state where you guys are all calm and accepting of whatever has happened, I feel like that is going to unlock your success. You guys will be able to, move forward in life. You guys will be able to move on, start fresh, look forward to new experiences, new adventures, because the Fool is right here, talks about new adventures. It talks about, having that trust that, yes, I'm stronger now, I'm better now, I have more experience, and therefore I can do more things now. So this is like, I feel like whatever happened here, whatever mistakes that you've made, it was all to kind of really level you up and really make you a stronger and a better version of yourself. And don't worry, this phase will come soon. This phase, your past mistakes are telling you, this is the message that they have for you, that yes, things are going to get better. You might have lost a lot here, probably in terms of money, probably in terms of resources, even in terms of love, probably you guys might have lost something, but you will get it all back. You will get it all back, and much, much more, because we have Chariot, pulling two horses, and you guys can see these two wheels. One is big, one is small. So probably, blessings might come big and small, and you will definitely will not be regretting what you have done. Even your mistakes are telling you, pile one, that do not regret what you have done. It's all part of your growth, of your success. All right, so let's see what else we have for you. Okay, so we have the 5 of Spades. Then we have the 2 of Diamonds. And we have the 7 of Spades. So I really feel like the thing that happened, the thing that you guys didn't anticipate, which kind of led you to kind of think that whatever happened, whatever thing that you did kind of became a mistake, was the fact that there were some things that were being kept from you. Either your family wasn't honest with you, your partner wasn't honest with you. There was something that was there that you weren't aware of because of the 7 of Spades. You weren't aware of it. And that is why, that defeat kind of came to you so immediately. Like, you were trying to take care of yourself, not only yourself, but I feel like you guys were juggling 2 or more things at that point. But the thing is that there was no point doing that. There was no point you doing everything, because we have the 2 of Diamonds here. So I feel like you guys were the one doing everything. You were taking care of your loved ones. You were making sure that they're happy, but at the same time, you're fighting their battles for them. And I just feel like there was no point doing that, because, that's what kind of led to your, you can say, defeat, or that's what made it a mistake, is because, you weren't aware. People were keeping secrets from you. They weren't being open with you. They weren't telling you the whole truth. So do not blame yourself for what people have done to you, pile 1. You couldn't have anticipated when you were so busy, when you were dealing with one problem after the other, not only your problem, but you were dealing with your loved ones' problems as well. Obviously, you are only human. You're not a superhero. You're not a machine who is going to deal with everything and still be smart enough to come out as a victor. Things don't work like that. So please don't blame yourself for it. Don't think that, I should have known this. I should have, been more perceptive. should have been more discerning. I shouldn't have believed the lies that that person told me. Shouldn't have done that. You really need to get out of that mindset, because at the end of the day, it was not your fault. Just because, the other person's actions, their words, they're not your fault, pile one. No matter what you say, yes, you're the one suffering, so you think that it's your fault. But do not ignore what the other person has done. Do not kind of think that, don't try to justify everybody's actions. Don't try to defend them. Yes, you love them. I understand that. But at the end of the day, you cannot ignore what they've done. Your love for them is not going anywhere. Yes, we can love someone and not agree with them, or we can love someone and not always, we might not like certain things about them, but that doesn't mean that we don't love them, right? So it's just that the unconditional part comes from, loving a person and accepting them for who they are, their strengths and their weaknesses, the good and the bad. That's where the love comes in. So do not think that that you don't love them, or your love is going to be questioned if you kind of acknowledge that, yes, they had an equal part in all of this. All right. So this is all I have for you guys, pile one. If you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, comment down below to let me know if this message resonated, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what your past mistakes have to tell you. Oh my god. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, 4 of Swords, Ace of Swords, and King of Swords in reverse. Okay, so pile 2, I feel like your mistakes, first of all, came from the fact that, you were kind of cheated, I feel like, because we have the King of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you were kind of manipulated into doing things, into saying things. And that person kind of took advantage of your trust, your kindness, your love. They kind of really took advantage of that, and they kind of used that love, used that trust against you to, kind of do things that would have benefited them at the end, and not, and you, like, they kind of let you take the downfall, they kind of used you as a scapegoat, just so they can, get away with doing and saying certain things. So because we have the King of Swords in reverse, that really talks about, confusion and, being manipulated by people. So, and I feel like either you've been cheated by this person, in the past, whoever, and obviously that kind of feels like a mistake, because, you're the one who kind of suffered. Obviously, when you suffer, that's where you're like, oops, I made a mistake. So I feel like you suffered a financial loss somehow, or things were just taken from you. You were forced to kind of relinquish your wealth. You guys were forced to kind of relinquish your rights in a way that you guys didn't want to do it, but people made you do it. People manipulated you in a way. They kind of manipulated even the documents, the papers, whatever that you had to sign, and something like that. They kind of tricked you into letting go, into walking away from all that you've ever known, all that you owned. So I really feel like you've suffered a financial blow, a major financial blow. And that is where you guys kind of are feeling like, I made a mistake. I was so stupid. I should have known better. I should have been able to see those people for who they were, rather than trying to justify and kind of really give them the benefit of doubt. That is where, your mistakes are coming in, and really for some of you guys, you feel like as if you are the one, like as if, the universe is kind of punishing you for your mistakes, or the universe is punishing you for your wrong decision. That is where I feel like your suffering is coming from, pile 2. But guys, pile 2, it's not your fault. It is not your fault. Yes, you feel as if you're being punished. You are suffering. You have a whole lot of pain, a whole lot of trauma that you've been through, and yes, you want to walk away from it. You do not want any part of it. You want to start fresh. I feel like some of you guys just want to go away from where you guys currently are and just start fresh. You guys are in desperate need of a fresh start, and only because your wounds are so fresh, or the fact that, you know, probably the person who hurt you, and the person who took advantage of you, it's like you have to see that person every day. For some reason, probably they work in the same place as you, probably they're your neighbor, or, you know, you live on the same street in the same city, whatever, but somehow or the other, probably you guys have to deal with that person, and you don't want to deal with that person. You don't even want to see that person. You just wish that person goes away, or you go away, and, you know, you're just wishing for that new beginning, that fresh start, and you just want the pain to end. Pile 2, you really do want the pain to end, but your past mistakes want you to know that, you know, was all part of growing up. Because in another deck that I have, the 8 of Cups is like, you know, the person is climbing stairs and just leaving these 8 cups on the ground, and the person is climbing up the stairs. So that really tells me, and that image kind of flashed in my head as I looked at this card for you guys, that you know, it was all because this whole thing, this whole loss occurred because you're meant to kind of, you know, you're leveling up, and obviously when you're leveling up, things become harder, and you are kind of, you know, you're given more responsibility. So whatever loss that occurred, whatever mistakes you think you've made in the past, it was all because the universe is kind of pushing you to level up. Sometimes the universe just pushes us by throwing us into all sorts of crazy situations and expecting us to come out on top. But even if we do manage to come out on top, we are wounded, we are bruised, we are exhausted, we're tired, we're in pain. The whole situation, it's never easy, Pile 2. So do not think that, you know, it's your fault, or you weren't strong enough, or you weren't smart enough to, you know, understand people. People are complex. People are complicated beings. It takes, even if you live with someone forever, it's rare that you will know everything about them. It is incredibly rare. It just happens in some unique, one in 1,000, probably 1 in a million cases, that you would know everything about the other person. It just doesn't happen. It's just not there. So do not kind of blame yourselves for it. Do not think that, oh, I've known this person my whole life, and how come this person did this to me? How could they betray me? How could I not see it coming? Pile 2. It's not your fault. They tricked you. They took advantage of your love, your kindness, and you cannot ignore that. You cannot ignore that. But know that now, know that, and I just feel like your past mistake kind of want to tell you that whatever happened, it kind of really gave you that clarity, and it kind of instilled that ability in you to be more discerning of people, to really understand that, okay, who, you know, is using me for an ulterior motive, who genuinely loves me. You know, I feel like after this whole thing happened, the one thing that came as a blessing, I don't know if you guys consider it a blessing, but one thing that came as a blessing was the fact that you are now better than ever when it comes to judging a person's character. You can just easily look at them and be like, okay, this is the kind of person they are. Your intuition has kind of gotten stronger. Your psychic abilities have kind of gotten better, more, why do I keep saying more clear? They're getting clearer, stronger, and so much better that, yeah. And I just feel like with the aces here, your past mistakes are trying to tell you that there is a new beginning coming for you. New opportunities are going to be coming for you. And I feel like with this card, it's not just talking about new opportunities, it's talking about new experiences. And yes, you probably don't even want any more new experiences. You're like, no, I don't want to deal with that anymore. I am done. If this situation happened in terms of love, you're like, I don't want love anymore. I am done. I don't want to get into relationships. Or if this happened in terms of, friendship or relationships or money, you're like, you know what? I don't want anything to do with that. I don't want it. I just want to live my life. I just want a bit of peace. I just want to have a good night's rest where I don't have to worry about anything, but I just feel like your past mistakes are trying to tell you that you cannot run away. There's only so much that you can do. Yes, you can run away. You can throw your baggage, your past, the burden of your past. You can just let it go. You can free yourself of the past, but you cannot free yourself of the future that is destined for you. And I feel like there are going to be so many new experiences coming your way. No offense, whether you like it or not, but there will be coming. And you will have the clarity to deal with them. You will have the strength to deal with them. The universe is going to be there to support you, pile 2. So do not think that, you will always be making the same mistake again and again. Don't think that. With new experiences, you will be learning new things. Yes, you might make more mistakes, and that is perfectly okay. That is perfectly normal, because new experiences, you guys are not familiar with that. What you are familiar with is what you've dealt with. So even if something, like if a similar situation arises in the future, you will know exactly what to do. You will have the clarity to really cut through the bullshit and be like, yep, this is it. I know how to deal with this. So do not really, do not just think that, you're good for nothing, pile 2, all right? So let's see what else we have for you. Okay, we have 2 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Death, and Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So Wheel of Fortune is talking about heartbreak here. We have a broken heart right here. So this really tells me that somebody really did a number on you, pile 2. They really betrayed your trust. They broke your heart. And all because for their own selfish reasons. But, yeah, forget them. You guys deserve so much better. And I feel like with the Death card right here, I really feel like your past mistakes are kind of telling you, right next to the Queen of Wands, your past mistakes are kind of telling you, like you guys can see, and this is kind of like a morbid deck in that sense. You guys can see this mother is kind of trying to crush this baby, trying to kill this baby, because there's a new one that is meant to come. So she needs to kill this one so, the new one can come. Like that's the description given in the, the book, that old things must be let go of so that new things can come. And she's not afraid to kill this child, and because, to make room for the new one to come. Yes, it's morbid, it's it's dreadful, but the thing is with the what your past mistakes are trying to tell you, pile 2, is that you need to put effort in kind of crushing the negative energies, crushing the pain, the guilt, like crush the pain and the guilt, and yeah, all the negative thoughts, like just like this mother is crushing this child of hers, because there are new things that are meant to come, better things that are meant to come. You guys are supposed to experience more beautiful things, and you guys cannot do that if you are hanging on to the past. If you're hanging on to this heartbreak, this wheel cannot move. You need to actively make the effort to move the wheel. That's why this whole Queen of Efforts right here, this Queen of Wands, it's right here telling you, like giving you that message that push, keep moving, walk away from all the negativity and all the toxicity. Yes, you've suffered. You can take your time to deal with your emotions. Obviously, you cannot ignore your emotions. Though you want to walk away from them, you do not want to feel anything, but the cups will still be there. You need to actively make the effort to, turn them upside down, to really topple them over, to really kill all these negative emotions, just so once again you can feel the positive ones. And obviously there will be those positive experiences coming in, because we have the Wheel of Fortune. So fortune is definitely yours. It is definitely going to be coming to you guys, whether you like it or not. Your past mistakes are telling you that, it's not always the case. Right now, if you guys are going through a bad phase, the wheel is moving. Time will pass. This tough phase, it's just a phase. It's there for your growth. Yes, you guys, I feel like you guys are dealing with a lot, because Two of Pentacles, this lady has her hands full. So I feel like you guys feel as if you're just bombarded with emotions, like a huge onslaught of emotions, of feelings that you don't even want to feel in the first place. And because they kind of cripple you, they kind of stop you from doing anything else. It's that hard. And I'm so sorry, Pile 2, if you guys are suffering in such a way. I wish you all the healing and all the love that I have and so much more. Love you guys. Just want to put that out there. That you really feel like as if you guys are going through a lot. And why wouldn't you? I mean, we have 8 cups right here, and with this energy, I feel like whatever has happened, it was on a massive scale. People on the outside, people might not see it that way. People might think, oh, so this happened, big deal. But you know what you've been through. And you guys I feel like you guys are people who do not just go around telling their sob story to the world. We have the King of Pentacles. This king kind of keeps things to himself, I feel like, because the Pentacle energy is like that strong energy which holds on to things. It's the earth energy, and earth, right? It's solid, it's permanent, and it's likes to dig its roots in deep inside, finding stability. So I really feel like you guys are people, and the reason it's hard for you guys to deal with all this, it is because you don't talk about it. You don't open up. You are so closed off that people don't know. So obviously no one can, even if somebody wants to help you towards your healing, no one can do that, because they don't know your situation. You always have a smile on your face. You're always up and about doing things for other people, but little do they know what you guys are going through, Pile 2. And I feel like either you talk to someone, that's what your past mistakes are saying, okay, that either you talk to someone so that they can help you heal. Talk to a professional if you can, if you have access. But if not, then talk to someone you trust, someone who will not judge you, and will, at least, even if they're not able to help you in any significant manner, at least they'll listen to you, they'll understand you, they'll validate your emotion. If you have someone like that, if you have such a blessing, use that, utilize that, talk to that person. Or if not, then try to journal, or really just deal with these emotions in any way, like in a healthy way, okay? So that you guys can successfully and efficiently kill these negative thought patterns, and really give birth to the new and positive emotions that are meant to come to you guys, so you guys can really heal your heart and get this wheel moving into something so much better. Because I feel like there's a lot of things, a whole lot of good things that are destined for you, but there's that blockage there, the blockage of this whole thing, this negativity that has happened, that you guys are going through, this negative mindset, this negative self-talk that you keep saying that, oh, I'm so stupid, I can't believe they did this to me, why, So once you do that, once you kill that, things will definitely start to get better. All right, so let's see what else we have for you, Pile 2. So we have the Joker, or I'll just put it like here. We have the 9 of Diamonds, and we have the Ace of Clubs. So I feel like with the Joker card right here, a couple of messages that I'm getting for you guys, Pile 2, is that, one, you feel like as if you've been made a fool of. You feel like a laughing stock. You feel like even if somebody who knows you, or even if there's somebody who doesn't know you, when they look at you, you feel as if they're laughing at you on the inside. That's how bad you feel because of your past mistakes. But know that, Pile 2, that whatever happened, it wasn't your fault. Like, like I'm saying, you cannot control a person's behavior. You can only control your behavior, your words. What the other person does, what the other person says or thinks, it is not your problem, or it is not your fault. It is their perspective, their viewpoint, and there's nothing that you can do about it. But on a more positive note, your past mistakes are kind of telling you that there is a new beginning coming for you guys, which is going to bring in a whole lot of contentment for you, because we have the 9 of diamonds, which is the 9 of pentacles. You guys are going to be abundant in everything, be it love, be it money, whatever it is that you've lost. The universe is going to give you back 9 or 10-fold. And obviously, because I would say 10-fold because we have the ace right here, so 9 plus 1, it makes 10, right? So I really feel like the universe is going to be rewarding you 10-fold, is going to be giving you back what it has taken from you. And obviously, when the universe gives back, it gives us back in a much better way. What we lost seems insignificant compared to what we get from the universe. All the success and all the blessings that we get from the universe, pile 2, they are yours. Your past mistakes are telling you that do not hang on to us. Don't hold on to us. Walk away. It's okay. And we were there. We came into your life because we wanted to, help you level up. And now you've done that, you've leveled up, so let go of us. We are there. We are proud of the fact that, we are going to be a part of your success. Your past mistakes are part of that, they helped you become who you are. So make peace with that, be content with yourself, and know that you did the best you could in that situation. And yes, it did not turn out that way, but that doesn't mean it's never going to turn out your way, pile 2. Things will definitely get better because there is that new beginning coming for you guys. We have the Ace of Wands. So that really says that, things are definitely going to get better for you, all right? So this is all I have for you guys, pile 2. If you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Comment down below to let me know if this message resonated. Subscribe to the channel if you guys want to. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what your past mistakes have to tell you. I don't know what is up with these cards. Okay, so we have the 4 of Wands for you guys. 10 of Cups. 5 of Swords in reverse. 6 of Pentacles. And 5 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Okay, pile 3. So the main thing for you guys, the main message for you guys. All right, so what I feel like, pile 3, is that the way you guys think that, I feel like you've been betrayed by someone from your past. Like, you guys have, I feel like you guys had it all. You guys had literally every single blessing in the world, and and then you just lost it all. Probably, I don't know what the universe was thinking when, it decided to make you suffer like this. But I really feel like, you guys had everything and then you lost everything, and you guys kind of really blame yourselves for it. You guys kind of just constantly go around living with this regret, living with this kind of perpetual turmoil that, it's all because of me. It's all my fault. If only I'd been more careful, if only I'd been more, intelligent, more, more perceptive, that I would have seen this person for who they are. I would have kind of seen things unfolding. I just wish I could see into the future, and really figure out that, okay, what's going to happen. You really blame yourselves for whatever has happened, whatever defeat you've encountered. And I really feel like it is because of a person who kind of, came into your life, making false promises, going like, oh, I am going to help you. I am going to, make your life so much better. All you have to do is just trust me. Probably this kind of happened in an investment manner, like those investment schemes that happen. and they're a scam. People just, make these false promises thinking, oh, you invest this much, we're gonna give you back this much. So I really feel like whatever, you lost everything in terms of money right here. Somebody was like, okay, I will help you. And probably if you guys were into stock market and you decide to invest in the stock market, you lost everything. Maybe, and yeah, and probably it's not just, and the main thing that you guys feel like, the main pain that you guys kind of, it makes it all the more difficult, is because it wasn't just you who suffered, but your family and your loved ones suffered as well. And that's why it's so much harder to deal with this situation. That is why you guys kind of blame yourselves for everything, because you're not only blaming yourself for the mistake, you guys are blaming yourself for your family suffering, be it your parents, your siblings, or your partner, your children, whatever. You blame yourselves for their suffering. And I feel like even if in the past something happened that wasn't even your fault, and your family kind of ended up suffering, a pile 3, you still blamed yourselves for it, even if you had nothing to do with it. I don't know, I feel like you guys kind of have this kind of a mindset where you blame yourselves for everything. Whether it is your fault or not, you guys end up blaming yourselves for everything, because you love your family so much and you do not want them to suffer, and somehow you guys kind of feel like their suffering is your fault. Pile 3, why do you do that? It's not your fault. But the thing is that over here, these 3 cards, this whole defeat thing happened, like major defeat right here, was because this person lied to you. This person scammed you, swindled you off of your money, off of your comforts. They took everything from you. Yeah, they gave you some pennies, or they gave you peanuts in return for what they took from you. And that is where the whole, these kind of negative thought patterns took place. They abandoned you. You were left with nothing. I really feel like, because 5 of Pentacles, that is painful energy. That is cold, dark energy. And I feel like that is either it is your current situation, or it was your current situation when this whole thing happened. So you really lost it all, especially financially. You guys were in a major difficult situation, pile 3. And I'm so sorry that this terrible person swindled you. They took advantage of your trust. And that is exactly what your past mistakes are trying to tell you, pile 3, that you cannot ignore what this person has done. You can blame yourselves all you want, that, oh, I should have been smarter. Oh, probably, I should have listened to people when they told me not to do this. Sure, fine, that is there. But you cannot ignore what this person has done. That person took advantage of your trust. You're not trusting someone, pile 3. It takes courage. It takes strength to put your trust in someone, because you're essentially being vulnerable to that person. You're essentially telling that person, oh, I am going through this and this. Will you help me? And that person goes like, yes, I will help you. Put your trust in me. And you guys are doing that. You guys are trusting that person. And that takes strength and it takes courage. So do not think that you guys are weak and stupid just because you just decided to trust someone with something. And don't blame yourself for it, pile 3. That is what your past mistakes are trying to tell you. That probably if things might have been different, or probably if you listened to someone about what they were trying to say, that, oh, don't do this, don't invest with this person, probably things would have been different, but you wouldn't have been able to learn the lesson that was meant for you guys to learn. And therefore, you guys would not have been able to level up, because after every defeat, there comes this success. And after every kind of, step back, there are step forwards. That's how life works. That's how the world works. So probably, the thing is that there's major success coming for you guys. Yes, you lost everything. You were in this 5 of Pentacles energy. You lost everything. But we do not forget this 10 of Cups. Do not forget this 4 of Wands. Do not, yes, you lost everything, but at the same time, you still have your family. You still have your loved ones. So there's that unconditional love that you guys have. And that is such a major blessing. So in a way, you're past mistakes are giving you that message that do not forget your blessings. Count your blessings, pile 3, because God forbid, if instead of money, it would have been the people, what would you have chosen, right? Obviously the people, because people are so much more important than money. So you still have these blessings. Yes, this happened. This was a setback, a major setback, but it is not the end. It is not the end, pile 3. Do not think that you will never be able to, like, you had it all, like I'm saying. You had every single comfort of life. You guys were living in luxury. You guys wouldn't think twice about purchasing something expensive because you're like, yeah, I can do it. I have the means to do it. You guys will not hesitate to, buy things for your loved ones. And no matter whatever the price is, you'll be like, my person wants it. I'm going to get it for them. So, you had that. That's why I'm saying that you had everything, and then you ended up in this 5 of Pentacles energy where now there's nothing. You've been abandoned by this person who said they'll help you. They took money from you, they took it all from you, and then they just ran away. Probably this was a business partner. Probably this was a business partnership that went wrong. And if that was there, if that is what resonates with you, pile 3, it is not your fault. It is that person's fault for cheating you. And that person is nasty, they're terrible, and they're the lowest of the low, because of what they did to you. So yes, you guys might be blaming yourselves for it, but know that you're not the only one at fault. You're not the only one. I feel like even though you had family and they were telling you that, oh, don't do it, don't invest with this person, but they didn't actively do anything to stop you. They were just telling you, but they didn't actively take any measures to, go out, or they didn't try to get to know this person they were just left you on your own. And obviously you being in that frame of mind, in that situation, you did the best you could, that you thought was the best thing. You did it because you want your family to have the best. You want your loved ones to be thriving, to be successful. Because I feel like that's all you guys do. You always try to make sure that your loved ones are on the road to success. They're always on the road to the top. You never let them fall behind. You never let them, you never let them fail. I feel like a pile 3. So, but at the same time, they didn't really actively do anything to stop you from making this decision. So, but yeah, then people blame you because, that's all they can do, right? That's all they can do. And then you guys kind of start blaming yourselves that, oh, I should have been smarter. I wish I'd known. I wish I'd done something to keep, some sort of a record. So I had some proof, etc., etc. But guys, do not just blame yourselves, okay? That is what your past mistakes are trying to tell you, that it wasn't just you. Yeah, you did the whole thing. Yeah, majorly. It was your action that resulted in this situation. But if you had that support of someone, you wouldn't be in this situation. All right. So let's see what else you have. So we have 5 of Pentacles in reverse. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, this is weird. These are like right here. How did that even happen? Okay, we have 4 of Cups in reverse, Ace of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. Wow. I feel like your past mistakes want to tell you, like, on a more positive note. I don't know if you're going to consider this as positive, pile 3, but with the 5 of Swords and the Ace of Swords, I really feel like your past mistakes are kind of trying to tell you that whoever messed with you, who really messed with you, they're going to get their karma. They are definitely going to get their karma. They thought that they could take money from you and really make themselves successful with your money, with your resources that they could take from you and make things better for themselves, or but at the same time, it is not going to work out for them. Your past mistakes are telling you that whatever suffering you encountered here, and if you think that person is better off, Your past mistakes are telling you that that person is suffering. That person is, if they're not suffering right now, they will be suffering for what they've done to you. You will get your support back. You will get everything, because this card is right. This card is in reverse. We have the Ace of Swords coming in. Look at this crown. Look how sparkly this is. I mean, this thing is glowing, literally glowing. And you will have that. You will have that pile 3. Like, wow. And you will be literally with this energy that despite what that person tried to do to you, thinking that, oh, I can take advantage of pile 3, in the end, you'll be the one who's victorious. Right now, you guys might not feel that way. You guys will be like, oh, I'm a disaster. I'm the worst. I'm this, I'm that. You guys will be filling your head with all sorts of negative self-talk, and that is natural. I totally understand that. But know that this defeat is not permanent. Your past mistakes are telling you that that's not permanent. It was just a learning phase. You know, the universe kind of wanted to teach you this lesson that, there are all sorts of people in this world, that one should, really do their research, really be careful about trusting people. But at the same time, you learned your lesson, and the universe did that. It taught you that lesson. And yeah, life's lessons, they're not the easiest to deal with. I know, pile 3, I totally understand that. They're not the easiest to deal with, but they do give us the best lessons, and they do make us stronger and so much smarter than we were previously. And that's the thing. Now you guys are, look at this, your mind is glowing. Your mind is glowing. It's sharp, it's clear, it knows exactly what to do. I mean, you know, this eye is closed, but this eye is open. So even if people think that, oh, this person has no idea, this person will never know I'm trying to do this person will never be able to understand my intentions or figure me out, your eye is open, pile 3. Now, moving forward, you guys will know exactly who's trying to take advantage of you, who's not trying to take advantage of you. You will know it. That's the blessing that kind of came from this whole crazy situation that you guys have been in. All the mistakes you've made in the past, all the people who take advantage of you. And I really feel like that, excuse me, that people, I feel like this has been kind of like a pattern, that people come in your life, you put your trust in them, they break it, they take stuff from you. And you are such a generous person, pile 3, that you do that. You're such a giver, because you always want everybody to be happy. You want everybody to be successful. So you give your hard-earned resources to them, be it love, be it money, be it time, whatever it is. You give it to them. And then they take advantage of you, and then they kind of betray you and leave. And people say that, oh, you're such a fool. You always kind of end up doing this. You always end up believing people. But that's not how it is, pile 3. Even despite what people says, that you're able to figure people out. That is why whoever comes, it's always a new experience. Yeah, they kind of, mess around with you. They kind of take advantage of you. But it just, I just feel like, and know that when they take things from you, when this happens, this kind of a situation, the universe always comes through for you. The universe always kind of rewards you with something or the other. And I really feel like at this point, your psychic abilities would be better than most. Your intuition will be sharper than most. Your gut feeling, it's always active. I feel like it's always active. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but your gut feeling every single minute of every single day will keep talking to you, will keep telling you about different things. And that is where your victory comes in. You never encounter this. I just feel like you will not be able to encounter the same kind of people or the same kind of situation twice, because you learn from that mistake. Like, life kind of makes you learn, right? And then it just gives you, like, you guys can see these spikes, right? So I just feel like every time this situation occurs and you guys kind of go through and you guys kind of blame yourselves for, oh, I made another mistake, oh, this happened, that happened. But at the end of the day, you learn from that mistake. And when you learn, I feel like another spike will grow. And that's how your crown kind of comes in. That is why your head is crowned. Because, yeah, it's so full of knowledge, so full of experiences. And, if the universe is taking from you, It takes away all, and I feel like this kind of situation happens really quickly because those people are not meant to be in your life for long, because you guys deserve better. Your past mistakes are telling you that. Pile 3, you guys deserve better. So you guys really shouldn't be kind of sad that, oh, this person did this to me and left me. I had so much faith in that person. I put so much trust in that person. That person was never meant to be in your life, because you guys are meant to be victorious. You guys are meant to have better people in your life. And if these people come and go, good riddance to them, because the universe will send the right people your way when it's time. All right. So let's see what else we have for you. We have the 8 of Spades, 4 of Spades, and 10 of Clubs. Okay. So I really feel like, wow, you guys really are going through a lot. Your mind is just so occupied with everything that is there, and your past mistakes are trying to tell you, let go, take a break. I feel like your past mistakes are kind of telling you guys to take a break, to take a pause from life itself. Just unwind. You guys think too much. I feel like there's a whole lot going on with all that has happened. Yes, I feel like I'm telling you that you guys lost everything. So obviously when you're trying to regain everything that you've lost, you have a whole ton of responsibility on you. And that makes it really difficult for you guys to let go of what happened. It kind of really imprisons you in your own mind, that, like this sword, like you guys can see these reeds are kind of surrounding the sword, kind of tying it down from cutting through the cloud, the confusion, all of that stuff. So but your past mistakes are telling you that things are going to get better. With the 4 of Spades right here, you will get that stability. Things will be fine. But the thing is that you guys really need to relax, take a bubble bath, go on a mini vacation if it's possible for you guys, or if not, just take some time for yourself and do what you enjoy. Just unwind from life itself, Pile 3, and things are definitely going to get better. You will get that clarity that, okay, this is what I have to do from now on. This is how things are going to be. And like I'm saying, victory is coming for you guys. So your past mistakes want to tell you that you guys, your enemies, whoever has done you dirty, they are going to get their karma and you are going to get yours. All right. So this is all I have for you guys, Pile 3. If you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Comment down below to let me know if this message resonated. Subscribe to the channel if you guys want to. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, Pile 4. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what your past mistakes want to tell you. I'll never understand these cards, I swear. Okay. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, the Moon, Queen of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. That is nice. Okay. So, Pile 4. I feel like, I feel like your mistakes kind of arise in terms of love. I really feel like, because we have like Queen of Cups, 4 of Cups, the Moon, which is like water energy. So I really feel like the thing is that you guys are not able to find the right person. That's what I feel like that is where your mistakes are coming from, that you keep encountering the wrong people in your life in terms of your relationships. You want to be with someone who loves you, who appreciates you. I mean, we all want that kind of a person, right? But you want someone who kind of is your person, who kind of brings that stability in your life, but you're not able to find that person, because we have the 4 of Cups. So whoever comes in your life, they're just not the right one. They're just not the right one. And I feel like you've encountered a whole lot of frogs. You've kissed a whole lot of frogs. I mean, that's a metaphor, okay? Don't take that literally. I'm not saying that you guys kiss frogs, but they say that you have to kiss a lot of frogs until eventually you find your prince. So I really feel like when you guys kind of blame yourself, you feel like as if the right person is never going to come for you, and it's just that whoever comes in your life, they just add to your confusion. You are just so confused. I feel like for some of you guys are not really sure exactly what kind of a person you want. You guys are just like, okay, I'll know it when I meet that person. However, there's that sense of confusion I'm seeing, that I feel like that is how, you kind of gave the wrong people a chance. And yeah, when you give wrong people a chance, you know what happens, right? Pile 4, they mess around with you, they take advantage of you, then they eventually they cheat and they betray and then they leave you, right? So I feel like that is what, that has been kind of like, it has kind of like become a pattern for you guys, that you guys just, it's one after the other, but it's always the wrong person. It's never that one person who makes you feel at home, who really, who listens to you and who is your world, basically. Even though this is the Wheel of Fortune, I'm getting the world vibes right here. And, with the Pentacle, Queen of Pentacle, though she's holding a pentacle, but then it's circular and it's kind of giving me the world vibes as well. So that really kind of makes me feel as if, you are just, you're just making mistakes when it comes to that one person. I feel like that is where your mistakes lie. But your mistakes want to tell you that the right person will definitely come, and they'll be exactly the kind of person you're looking for. Pile 4, exactly the right person. They will, they will make you feel like you're the most beautiful person out there, the most handsome person out there. They will literally make you feel like that, because the Queen of Pentacles is all about stability and sensuality. Like, they'll be your rock in times of chaos and problems. They will be that one stable thing that you can hold on to in the midst of a storm. That's how this person is going to be for you. And your past mistakes are telling you that that person is definitely going to come. They're destined for you guys. The Wheel of Fortune, I feel like, is also known as like the wheel of a destiny. So that person is definitely going to come, and that person is going to listen to you. They are going to, they will love you and accept you unconditionally. So I really feel like the thing is that with the Queen of Cups right here, the fact that you have not been able to, I feel like you guys are someone who kind of deals with a lot of confusion, a lot of indecisiveness. So I mean, let me know if that happens. Comment in the comments, let me know that you guys suffer from a lot of confusion, and it is not because that you guys are stupid or you guys have no idea how to do things. Is that you guys always look at the dual perspective. You guys do not always just focus on, you don't have that tunnel vision, where there's only that one thing and you're only focused on that one thing. That's it. No, you guys are not like that. You guys can see this world, right? I mean, it's the moon card and it is the moon, but it's still, once again, giving me the world vibes. I don't know why, but you guys can see the moon, right? So the moon has different phases, right? The moon is not just like one phase. It waxes and wanes. Sometimes it's full, sometimes it's not even there. So you guys are like that, you guys always look at multiple perspectives, multiple angles. And that is the whole thing where that confusion kind of comes in, because you're looking at so many different angles. You guys are trying to analyze every single thing. So whereas, this person, though people might be telling you, oh, this person is like this, don't go out with this person, but you are like, no, I will give this person a chance, because there is something different there is that one particular angle about this person that the other people don't talk about. So on that basis, you kind of, you give that person the benefit of doubt, but that person ends up, not being the right one for you due to whatever reason. So, and then that's where you're just like, am I even smart enough to find the one for me, or is that even going to happen for me? You guys kind of question yourself. You guys question your judgment and your decisions, that am I even doing the right thing? And the thing is that the more mistakes that you make, the more bad experiences you guys go through, the more your confusion mounts. It just gets more and more, where you start to doubt yourself. Literally, then whenever, even if it comes to, preparing something for dinner, you're just so confused because you don't trust yourself to make the right decisions, Pile 4. And that's what your past mistakes are trying to tell you, that, it's not wrong to do what you do. I mean, you seeing things from so many different perspectives, so many different angles, that is more of a quality and a gift rather than a curse. You guys might probably be thinking it's a curse because you always end up doing the wrong things despite having, despite looking at every single angle. You guys still end up doing whatever happens. It doesn't work out the way you want it to work out. So you guys think, oh my god, I keep making the same mistake again and again, or even if it's not the same mistake, but it's a mistake nonetheless. So because things don't work out for you, and I just feel like when it comes to love, when it comes to your relationships, you guys really feel like that. I'll never find that person because I'm not smart enough to find that person. No one's more stupid than I am. That's why nobody wants to be with me, because I'm not smart and all of that stuff. So, but that is where your mistakes are kind of telling you to take a pause, pile 4. Do not kind of just label yourself as stupid and emotional and foolish, because no, you're not that person. You are so empathetic, so kind, so loving. You have this Queen of Cups energy. You make the other person feel as if they are the best. I mean, you give those people a chance who the world rejects. So that is a quality that is beautiful, pile 4, and I applaud you for it. I commend you for it. I am so proud of the fact that you guys exist in this world, because we need more people like that. Because people at times are just looking for a chance. Yes, a leopard cannot change its spot, but that doesn't mean the leopard doesn't want to, right? Sometimes it happens. People want to change, but it's hard. But you give them the chance nonetheless. And you guys should be proud of yourself rather than think that you guys are foolish, all right? And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So like I was saying, with the Wheel of Fortune here, the world, your past mistakes are telling you that your person is going to come. The wheel is going to turn. Right now, if you guys are going through one person after the other and finding they're not the right person, it is not the right time for that person to come in your life. Probably there are still a few more frogs that you have to kiss before you find your person, your prince or your princess, whoever. Before you find the one, there might be just some more experiences that you guys might have to go through, and don't blame yourselves for it, pile 4. Know that these are just experiences. These are just, every experience kind of teaches you a skill. Every person, every wrong person that comes in your life kind of gives you a better idea of humankind. Like, I feel like you guys might be like really good at knowing that just exactly how many different kind of people are there. You guys probably have met the most unique people in your life up till now. Whoever they are, they're unique, and people might be like, oh, such people can never exist, and you're like, nope, I know exactly that they exist. I know that they exist. So know that your person is going to come at the right time. You cannot rush this. This is divine timing. Who can rush divine timing, right? No one can. So know that this person is going to come, but they're going to come when they're meant to come, all right? So let's see what else we have for you. Oh, we have the Sun. We have 8 of Pentacles, the Devil, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the 10 of Cups. See, like I'm saying, that person is going to come, and you're going to be blessed with so much abundance. See, right here, there will come a day when your person is going to come to you, pile 4. They will. But you guys are in this mindset, this Ace of Pentacles reverse and the Devil mindset, where you guys are constantly thinking, right next underneath the Moon, where you guys are thinking that, oh, I always keep attracting the wrong person. You know the devil energy, right? It's toxic, it's addictive, it's lust rather than love, right? So you guys are in this a phase where you guys are just like, oh, I'm trying so hard to find the right person. I am on dating apps, or I go out, I put myself out there, but I just keep attracting the wrong person. And that person doesn't even stick around. They just walk away. I just end up losing them. And you end up losing that person because that person is not the right one. Your person is like this. You know the Sun? You know how intense the Sun is? You know how powerful the Sun is, pile 4? Do you know? And If you do, then you know exactly, like, this is the kind of energy your person is meant to have. They're supposed to be like the sun. Right here underneath the Queen of Pentacles, the sun is, you know what the sun is, right? There's nothing without the sun. So your person, when they'll come, your life will be complete. I feel like this is going to come full circle, and you guys are going to have a beautiful family together. And once your person comes, it's going to be beautiful, magical. Magical to the point where it feels like a fairy tale, for you guys, pile 4. But your past mistakes are telling you that yes, you are, the sun energy is like, that childlike energy, that innocence. So do not, instead of calling yourself stupid, pile 4, you guys are innocent. You guys are not stupid. A child is innocent. They're all curious about the world, and you guys are like that. The reason you give people a chance, so many different people a chance, is because you're curious, and you have that faith and that trust, not only in the universe, but you have that trust in mankind. And that kind of trust is like, it takes courage to have that kind of trust and that kind of faith and that kind of innocence in this world who's all about tearing your innocence from you. You guys kind of maintain that. Probably you guys kind of even get compliments that, oh, you look so much younger. You look like a child. You have a childlike face. You have a baby face. People might say that to you, pile 4, that you look younger than your actual age. It is because of you embody this energy. You embody this childlike energy, this childlike curiosity, where you're like, no, I'm going to give this person a chance. And that is so beautiful. That is so freaking beautiful. That's like, you guys are like angels, pile 4. But yes, I mean, your kindness, your love, your trust, people just end up breaking that, and you blame yourself for it, thinking that, oh, I always keep making the same mistake again and again. I don't know when this pattern is going to break. Because the devil energy is like, it holds on to you. It's just stuck. You want to free yourself from it, but it's not really easy to do that. So though you guys trying to work, to free yourself of that, because you guys can see this, there's this knife thing, like chipping things, trying to break free of it, trying to mold things into these pentacles, right? So this person's hard at work. So you guys, I feel like that's what the universe is kind of doing with you guys. It kind of sends all these raw people your way, or probably you are the raw person, like you are the raw material, and it kind of puts you in this difficult situation, this fire, this furnace. It makes you go through that just so you guys can come out to be the pentacles, the gold, the diamond. They say, right, the gold is like, it goes through such high temperatures, and diamond goes through so much extreme temperatures, such extreme temperatures and pressure, that, I mean, that's how you become a diamond, right? So I feel like that's what the universe is kind of doing to you guys. That is why you guys end up going through these problems, because you guys are meant to shine. You guys are gold, pile 4. You guys are the diamonds, the gold, the precious jewels. That's what you guys are. And obviously no one can be that. No one can just go around be a diamond. The diamond has to go through a lot to be a diamond. So know that the universe is just, molding you into a diamond, because that is your destiny. And obviously when you become a diamond, when you become that gold, no one can ignore you. Just like no one can ignore the sun, no one can ignore you, pile 4. And with that, when no one ignores you, that's when the right person is going to come. That's when the right person is going to come, because gold and diamonds are not something that everybody can afford. Only special people can afford that. Only like the top elite people can afford that. So when people leave you, when the people who are not meant to be in your life, when they walk away, it's because they cannot afford you, pile 4. They just cannot. They're not worthy of you. So know that you are the diamond, you are the gold, and only the best of the best can afford you. That's it. The best of the best can handle you. And only the best of the best is meant to have you. No one else, nobody less than that. You guys are like the top tier jewels, the best of the best jewels, the most expensive one that no one can afford. That's the kind of Those are the kind of jewels you are. So don't think that whatever is happening is your fault. It's just that they're not meant to be in your life. Whatever you guys are losing, whatever is being taken away from you, it is because you guys are not meant to have that in the first place. And because you guys are meant to be at the top, to, be up to that level where only special people and the rare of the rare, the best of the best can be around you. That's your energy, pile 4, right? So let's see what else we have for you. Okay, so we have the Jack of Diamonds. We have the King of Diamonds. And we have the Jack of Spades. Like I'm saying, these are the court cards. What I was saying, the courts are like the Jack, the Kings, and like the royals. And only the royals are considered to be the best of the best, right? They're the richest. They're the most privileged ones. They're the elite. So like I'm saying, only the best of the best deserve to have you. Like the King of Diamonds right here. Your person will embody this energy, I really feel like. But probably, they haven't come in your life yet because they're still in this Jack energy. They're still like coming into they're still, leveling up. Once they've leveled up, they're coming to you. And you guys can see there are 2 kids. We have 2 Jacks. Jacks are like the childlike energy. So not only you embody this childlike energy, but your person will do that as well. And the fact is that you guys haven't met each other is because, you guys are still not, you guys haven't become the diamond and the gold that you guys are meant to. But once that happens, that's it. Abundance is yours, pile 4. Then there's no going back. This person's not going to leave you. They're meant to be yours. They're meant to be entangled with you, like these 2 are entangled right here. You guys are going to be like this big happy family where you guys will have all the comforts and all the luxuries of life. So I just feel like, you guys are meant to be at the top. Like, I'm just not talking metaphorically here. I'm talking literally. You guys are meant to be on the top. And right now, when you're dealing with things that are not of your level, yeah, you will make mistakes. You will suffer. You will lose. Because that's just not your level, pile 4. That's not your level. You guys are meant to be, up here. This kingly energy. You guys are meant to be up at the top, among the best of the best people, among the most elite, the A-listers, the AA-listers, all right? So don't think that you are stupid or that you are it's just one problem after the other. The universe is just turning you into a diamond. The universe is literally turning you into a diamond. That is exactly what your past mistakes are kind of trying to tell you, that don't think that, we define you. We don't define you. We are just kind of, there to help you morph into who you are meant to be. Your past mistakes are there to kind of really, help you become the best version of yourself. All right, pile 4. So this is all I have for you guys. If you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Comment down below to let me know if this message resonated. Subscribe to the channel if you guys want to. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.